When you see that field of blue, you know it can be only one place in the world. Boise, Idaho, on the campus of Boise State and home to the fabled giant killers, the Boise State Broncos. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Broncos will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Oregon's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
At midfield, he's got room. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go to the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Boise State Broncos offense has the ball for the first time. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offensive stage, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
Yeah, best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback, points will be at a premium.
And he is right out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. At the 35, he's loose. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. This defense happy with how that last play turned out. They'll decline the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Play call, coach
and the Broncos will line up to punt it away.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play at.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another 1st down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running.
He unleashes a long one. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. It's a better play there by the defense.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Morton. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, running back gets to give. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. And the Ducks in the hurry-up. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive to see if the offense can overcome it. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Makes the grab. It's Morton. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Apparently not tempted to kick the 45-yard field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and short. They'll run for it on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
How about the run play on 4th and 3 and 4? A lot of times you see that's a pass play nowadays. They run the football, they stick to what they do well, they know where the 1st down marker is, and they get the 1st down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Hard running there. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Pocket starts to collapse. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. 1st down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Play call.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. Pulls it and fires to the left. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Here on 3rd down for this offense. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. At the 35, he's got room. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry up. Power football with the run. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. To the ground with the back. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9.
There are 14 categories.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the run, now to throw. Dances away to buy time. He caught it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to get it on the ground. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that. We put a good drive together. This is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The give out of the gun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
There's 11 guys on offense there, locked in, playing together. That was a critical 4th down in their opponent's territory. Everybody did an outstanding.
A shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane and the running back followed it beautifully.
Entering play
it's pretty
call,
easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Vincent. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Moving out of the pocket. Across the 25, he's got room. And he breaks into the open. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He is feeling it, a huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's done. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense has a 2nd down play. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Got it in the middle, it's Suggs. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. ULM is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Warhawks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to San Diego State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. They'll go to the ground. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And now about this lower intestinal fortitude. 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I know there are some people that say, no, in your own territory, you punt the football, you be conservative. No, sir. 4th and 1, I'm hitting the gas. All gas, no brakes. I'm going for this. I prepared for it all week. Nice job by the offense getting the 1st down on 4th and 1.
And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Proctor. Getting some heat. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Morton.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
There are 14 categories.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Quick completion on the out route. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal.
Inside zone, there are 10 categories. You have 19 options. Each listing is selected.
They don't have any answers right now. They're going to just figure something out.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he takes it to the house.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
The 18 unit on the field.
And
with the extra point, they push the lead out a little
Entering play
further.
call, special teams.
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Boise to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. Just one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He's looking to throw it. Got his man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop it from getting the first down.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Broncos decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Entering Ohio, there are 5 categories.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense.
Selected.
This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the foot. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great returns to improve this field position. First down here for the offense.
Cover 1 hole is selected.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Steps away. Sails one into the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
They were all over him, nowhere to go, as that third down play turned into a disaster. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside. He's taking the shot. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're setting up the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. They'll run play action. Feeling some heat. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
Entering play call.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. They've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got some room to run. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick.
How about that? They knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop a coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage. Showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
This one's complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Still looking, on the move. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls.
The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Complete on 3rd down. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. No huddle offense to the line.
19 options, HB Sting is selected.
The play action fake. He's moving out of the pocket. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back to its own. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They stop.
Entering. Turn off auto. Keep using auto flip. Entering play call.
Too short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. This time they'll go to the running game. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Keeps the legs moving. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. He's back to throw on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 45, on his way. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Vincent.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but they can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. A little less room to work with now. The ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's got it! Touchdown, Broncos!
And you're one of these guys that can take the top off the defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field. And this will change the way to play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down.
Entering Ohio, there are 5 categories.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Gonna take a shot. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we played 3 quarters. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pulls it in on the left. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets him 30+.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening
Entering play call.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they control the middle of the field and stop him in the backfield on 3rd down. And they are not making a move to the special teams. They are already 0 for 6 on 4th down. Why not go for 0 for 7? And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on down. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. The short hands. It's done.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Might be looking to run. He'll pull it down and run. At the 40, there he goes. And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble. The Broncos want to crank the tempo.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes for the sack. We might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but
they got him. It's a sack. And what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
10 categories.
The offense set for a first down play.
HB Sting is selected.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's looking on the right side. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback adapting. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let it slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Boise State ready to send out that offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you lose the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Catch in the middle. It sucks. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Nothing but green ahead. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Broncos!
It's just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route, and the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. If we add points, we add points.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Red option. Neshe, coach suggestions, formation, strong. You have 5 options. HB Blast is selected.
Pushes ahead. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
Onside kick.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's done. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. He's got his man. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Cover 3 was Mabel is selected.
Comes out throwing on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back.
Going up top. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Scanning the field, it's Proctor. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Makes the catch on the left. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown Ducks! And the pummeling has started.
Entering play call.
Salt into your wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Onside kick.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 8 over the Pandas. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
You have 15 options. HB inside is selected.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And the Ducks get it past the sticks.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's going to pass. Buying some time as he moves left. Open space at the 25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Inside
and that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like let's live in this moment and try and be right here in the game.
You have 19 options. HB Sting is selected.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Gentry. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. They'll go with the running game on 4th down here. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Ohio, there are 5 categories. You have
They'll line up to go for 2.
Slot out is selected.
Looking to throw, it's Proctor. He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll throw it on first down. He makes the grab. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
Categories. You have 33 options. Overstorm grade is selected.
Looking to move it through the air. Unleashes it on the run. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another...
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering recruiting is selected. You have 5 options. Entering overview screen. Recruiting. Send the house. TM the player. TM the player. Overview. Recruiting. Overview. Recruiting. Send the house. Schedule visit. Overview. Recruiting. Send the house. Overview. Recruiting. Send the house. Overview. Recruiting. Send the house. TM the player. Schedule visit. Add action plus. TM the player. Overview. Recruiting. Friends and family. Send the house. Top classes. Recruiting board. Overview. Recruiting. Send the house. Entering. Attention pop-up. You do not have enough hours available. Search social media. Overview. Recruiting. Send the house. Overview. Recruiting. Scouting 0%. Recruiting. Send the house. Search social media. Schedule visit. Friends and family. Send the house. Overview. Recruiting. TM the player. Entering. Warning pop-up. Are you sure? Overview. Yes. Entering Dynasty Hub screen.